Here are 5 reasons why Bible prophecy is crucial and why we shouldn't sleep on them. So the first reason is we could see who God really is and why we can trust him. The book of Isaiah chapter 46 verse 10 tells us, "I make known the end from the beginning, from ancient times, what is still to come. I say my purpose will stand, and I will do all that I please." If we look at Bible prophecy, you could say that it's the proof and evidence that God knows literally everything. He knew everything from the past that occurred. He knows what is happening now with everybody, and he knows what's going to happen in the future. And he can also determine and tell us what is going to happen even long before it actually takes place. As we've seen prophecies being fulfilled back in the day in history, even now to modern day, we can see that God truly does have the power to do whatever he says, and that any promise that he makes, he will keep it. And think about it, at this current moment of me recording this video, you watching this video, God is working right now. He is really involved, making sure that things go according to his plan. And yes, let me tell you, it is an amazing plan that he has. You might have to go through pain in the final days, but eventually it will lead to a very beautiful ending to his plan. Number 2 is that we can see the modern day news through God's eyes and see how in the world he takes it. How does he see it? Now, with all the uncertainties, they may be confusing at first, but when we look at Bible prophecy, we will be able to understand them a bit more. We can see the many spiritual battles that will be going on and the several events that will take place before the second coming of Jesus. And when we understand Bible prophecy more, it's going to help us avoid being fooled from the wrong ideas, because at the end we all want to stand firmly in the truth of God. The third point is basically getting us ready for when Jesus comes back. Now, I did mention this in last video, and the prophecies are not to make us feel afraid, but it is to prepare us and get us ready. We have to prepare our hearts and we have to prepare our lives for what is to come. If we don't prepare ourselves, then you're definitely not going to be ready for it. And if you're not ready for it, then you will most likely fall. Ways to prepare ourselves are to try to live a holy life and share the good news of the gospel. We want to share it with as many people as we can before it's too late. Because yes, there is going to be a moment where God is going to basically say, enough is enough. It is time. Number 4 is basically a way to protect us from being fooled and telling us what is to come that might try to trick us. There are so many things mentioned like false Christ, spiritualism, and specific beasts. Some places to read about prophecies is Daniel chapter 2, Daniel chapter 7, Matthew chapter 24, Revelation 13, and so on and so forth. There's probably more to the list. But here's also an example. When we understand and we take a time to study such things like the beast powers, it will help us understand and see the differences between the good and the bad, the truth and the lies. There's going to be some obvious but also sneaky tricks to lead us away from God's word. But if we study, if we take time to look at the Bible prophecies, it's going to strengthen our spiritual defenses. It's going to make it harder for the enemy to drag you to him. And reason number 5, which has to be my overall favorite, it gives us hope for tomorrow and it gives us the desire and motivates us to share God's message. Things may be ridiculously tough right now, but when we take time to study God's plan and let him speak to us through his word, that is going to make us feel a lot more hopeful. And when we feel that hope and we see others who might be hopeless, it gives us motivation to want to share this message of hope. As it says in part of the 3 angels' message, Revelation chapter 14 verse 6, "Then I saw another angel flying in mid-air, and he had the eternal gospel to proclaim to those who live on the earth, to every nation, tribe, language, and people." That is our assignment, guys. And it can be done, however, whether it be in person, at a pulpit, at a church, or even through online video. When you watch movies, you know there's always a bad guy and a good guy. The good guy always tends to obtain the victory. Well, prophecies is basically the battle between good and evil. And very soon, the final victory, the ultimate final victory, will be obtained by God and his people. We're going to overcome suffering. We're going to overcome sin. And that will eventually give us the confidence that, yes, we are definitely going to a new heaven and a new earth. I can tell you I was not interested in any of this Bible prophecy stuff, but then in my life I had a huge awakening and now I'm super invested. I'm trying to prepare myself for the second coming, but also doing what is my part and having to share the gospel to others in hopes to reach our victory, which is going to our true home, because this earth, this is not home. If you have other reasons that I did not share to why Bible prophecy is crucial in one's life, do not hesitate to leave them in the comments below. We talk about Bible prophecy and we can think about leadership within the final days. Could it mean that the election of Pope Leo XIV is prophetic? We cannot place dates, we cannot make assumptions, but we do discuss this topic in the previous video, which you could watch on your screen right now.